doing a little bit of TV for a while and working with Tarantino, which is a very set model of working. Is it difficult for you guys to work that way, or is it sort of liberating in a way?
Well, it's my third feature with Fabienne, so I'm kind of used to it by now. But it is disconcerting when you see the final product, how much of real life she also puts into the movie, because you're always on, and obviously there's moments where you're not acting. So I think that's what makes her movies unique. It's kind of a documentary filmmaking style.
How do you push your performance when you know that it's a kind of documentary filmmaking style while you're shooting? Is it just about never sort of turning it off?
You don't ever turn it off. Like, it feels like you're actually living the moment. I never feel like I'm acting when I'm filming with her. Also in this movie in particular, we've sort of created it together. So I've been part of this project for the past 4 years. So by the time we started filming, it felt like I was already Romy.
Norman, how did you get involved with the movie? And what was the process like for you while shooting it?
I had a Skype call with Fabienne, and after 5 minutes just said yes.
No.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes. And Diana was attached, and Lena, and I don't know, it's kind of a no-brainer. And also filming with her is, I mean, in The Walking Dead, they kind of give marks to everybody, but know that I'm gonna go and, like, that's my mark, you know? Like, Daryl's always moving, so it wasn't really like that, but I mean, the only similar thing was every once in a while Fabienne would say something in French and Diane would move the hair out of my eyes. But I mean, all I had to do really was just hang out with them and follow Diane around, and it wasn't hard to, you know, be that dude.
And Fabienne, you, a lot of this movie is sort of based off of a real life road trip that you took, right? The movie's... Oh.
Yeah, I decided. Before I wrote the script, I did 2 travels in Arizona and California, Nevada, with my co-writer, and then I met a lot of people in a small town, in a trailer park, and everywhere. And after that, I decided to write the script. Yes, so it's like a documentary at the beginning.
What was it about the American West that inspired you?
Landscape, of course, because I grew up near the desert, so when I am in the desert I feel like something freedom, or something like I can be more in the nature. And yeah, late, of course, novels, it's a good inspiration for me. Cormac McCarthy, Jim Harrison, Harry Crews, all these novelists I loved, inspired me a lot.
And Diane, the camera is never off of you in the movie. You are in every frame of this film, and the weight of the film is on your shoulders. Is that something that you look forward to as an actress when you get into a project like this, or is that something that is somewhat scary?
With Fabienne, it's not scary. I was looking forward to it. It felt like, because we're also really good friends, we were always filming. We would actually take those trips, and I was really driving the car, and she'd be sitting next to me and film me all the time. I'm sort of used it with her, and I trust her so unconditionally that, like I said, it never felt like work. You know, we were taking this trip together, and then Lena came on board, and Norman came along, and we get really lucky because they kind of came and hung out with us, because not every actor is used to those kinds of conditions. We were 15 people on set. You know, it's a very, very small group of people.
How much do you guys stick to the script when you're on set, and how much are you sort of playing off of it?
There's a lot of improv. I mean, the script is like a blueprint. Fabienne is a novelist originally, so her scripts are overwritten. Always, but I know that. Okay. I know that, we all know that, and so it's like a blueprint. You know, Terrence Malick works like that. They're big scripts and they're very wordy, and it's good to know them. But then on set, we'll see what happens. Like, it's, you know, obviously there's certain words and lines she wants you to say, and then just life happens and we sort of improv.
It's the most important in a movie. I think it's emotion only. So if it's not the good line or the good sentence, it doesn't matter for me. Until when I feel emotion, I say, okay, we have to see. That's it. For me, that's it. It's why the movies we don't